Listen to me closely. This might disrupt everything you thought you knew about strength, peace, and why your mind feels like a battleground. There are two kinds of people in this world. Some drift through life overwhelmed, emotionally battered, carried by every wave of stress. And then there are those who stand unmoved, rooted in stillness, smiling when the storm rages, anchored in calm. The difference? It's not intelligence, not talent, not luck. It's not even external circumstances. It's what I call mental sovereignty. And let me be very clear, this isn't fluffy positivity. It's not forcing a smile or pretending everything's fine. It's a spiritual and psychological discipline, the ability to navigate your internal world with clarity, purpose, and unwavering strength. It's the foundation of a life lived with mastery. Too many people treat their thoughts like guests, letting fear, self-doubt, regret, resentment move in and never ask them to leave. But those who master this kind of mindset, they become the gatekeepers of their mind. They don't just react, they observe, they choose. And from that place of control, they build resilience. They don't fear pain, they transmute it. They don't collapse under pressure, they grow from it. So right now, ask yourself this: what is controlling your mind today? Is it worry, guilt, regret, or is it vision, centeredness, self-awareness? Because your mind is never neutral. If you don't steer it, something else will. And if you don't master it, you may become a slave to your own untrained reactions. You have full control over your mental attitude, not just in theory, but in reality. That power, that dominion, lies in your consistent daily habits. No excuses, no waiting for motivation. It's about choosing each morning to feed your inner world with what strengthens you: truth, courage, gratitude. This isn't a game, it's your life. You say, but I've tried being calm and the stress still seeps in. Then I ask you, what are you rehearsing in your mind? Without a purpose that fuels you, without a why that burns through the darkness, your mental strength remains fragile. But once you define something bigger than comfort, something that gives you direction, failure trembles somewhere in the distance. To build this sovereignty, you must become a student of your own mind. Take inventory of your inner speech. When fear whispers, don't entertain it. Replace it with stillness, with gratitude, with affirmations of your inherent worth. This isn't just positive self-talk. This is autosuggestion, the daily muscle training of the subconscious. If you speak with power long enough, the subconscious mind rewrites itself. And yes, discipline is your bridge. Real mental mastery is forged not in ease, but under pressure. You must decide, will you scroll again or will you read something that elevates you? Will you moan about stress or will you sit in silence for 5 minutes and learn to steady your breath? Every choice builds your fortress. Here's the truth I learned from deep study and personal battle. Every hardship carries its own gift. Every failure seeds your next level. When your mind is sovereign, what others call adversity becomes transformation. What looks like chaos becomes your training ground. Mental mastery means you refuse to be shaped by circumstance. You stand tall in your response. Two people face the same setback. One becomes bitter, the other becomes better. The only difference is in their mental architecture, in how they design their inner world. Yes, there will be people who misunderstand you. They'll say you're naive or cold because they're still ruled by their emotional storms. But you, with your mastery, you rise above. You decide what thoughts deserve a seat at your table. You guard your inner peace like a sacred temple. The most powerful shift begins with one choice. I choose to own my mind. Not rent it to fear, not loan it to regret or doubt. I own it. I govern it. I protect it. Once you decide that, once you anchor your identity and purpose, your attitude becomes your shield and your sword. What do you want so intensely that you're willing to build this inner armor? What vision compels you to turn inward, to do the mental work, not just for success, but for serenity? Anchor that vision deep in your consciousness. Speak it, live it, write it. Because when you do, you become unbreakable. You become untouchable. You become someone who doesn't just survive life, you master it. Not by chance, not by reacting, but by choosing, by designing, by owning. So I ask you now, are you ready? Are you ready to stop renting your mental state to fear and start ruling it from a place of sovereignty? Decide right now, because your mind is your battlefield, and within it, you will conquer.